So when I got my son's class had the outbreak of not outbreak, but someone in the class had the COVID.
Yes, sir.
The COVID or the vid that people would call it, or the 19 or whatever. At that moment, Trev, I was nervous. I was nervous, and all of a sudden my mind was going racing so much where, okay, I hope my kids ain't got that. So hold on a second. I hope I ain't get it. I hope my wife don't get it. I hope my mama don't get it. You know, people that's around us, you feel like you had the plague though. You were to get it. I mean, you feel like unclean.
Yes, sir.
And next thing you know, I said, man, bumping, I'm getting a shot. I mean, it dropped.
Yeah. I would have see, I don't got children. So I don't know that feeling, but I can kind of guess like it was a rush, like a thought process, my heart beating fast and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know how your emotions can drain you.
That's like being dirty and the police behind you.
Oh, there you go. You just nervous, like, oh God. I mean, I was tweaking.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I mean, instantly I said, when they told us, I said, okay, we're going to go get everybody tested. We're going to do all that stuff. We're going to go down and the woman at the healthcare center, like, sir, just calm down. You know, they've seen this a lot.
Yeah.
Sir, calm down. I mean, if you don't have any symptoms, they broke it down to me, it soothed it out. But at that moment, I said, well, I guess I'm getting a shot. But I was so nervous even getting the shot because I researched everything. Everything y'all looking at.
Yeah.
Looking at.
Yeah. Okay. You know, we the fact checkers though. The two brothers got to have all receipts on all type of on any information. The two brothers keep their receipts. But you see what Jeremy said about? He said, if we want to talk about the risk, I'd rather risk the shot than risk the effect of the virus.
Yeah,
the thing isn't like the flu. They are not injecting the COVID-19 into you.
Exactly. But then again, the question though is, but a foreign stuff in you though that'll make you kind of nervous.
It's a lot of foreign objects in us though.
Yeah.
That's why I try my best to clean up my diet. I try to eat as healthy as I possibly can because it's a lot of foreign objects in us that, like, I'm gonna tell you what I think about food substances. I feel like if you eating lively food that has life in it, alkaline type food, when you obtain viruses, it's just gonna go through your system and leave. It's gonna come in and come out. I think when you eating all acidic foods, all death, all sugars and bad foods in you, once those viruses and that sicknesses go in you, it create mucus and it just sit there and kill you. It sit there, it's sticking to a body part like glue, and it can't go nowhere. And it's just fighting and tussling and wrestling, and it can't go nowhere. So we got to think about what we consuming also, so it can just come in and come out. You know what I mean? That's how I think about it also too, though.
But I mean, but like your boy Jeremy said, I'd rather risk the shot than to get COVID and try to figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, Trap Baby Meech, come over to the YouTube, fam, so we can, you know what I'm saying, so I don't have to struggle to read your comments. He said, I'm not a doctor and neither is nobody around me. So how would I know if they truly telling me what's in the vaccine? They ain't gonna do it.
We doing too much thinking, god dang it.
Yeah. We don't need to overthink.
That's what we overthinking it, man. You gonna do it or we ain't. Is you ain't.
Yeah, that's true.
Jim just said I have children, and 3/5 are in school. But the other 2 are in daycare. I feel like we all follow the necessary protocol to keep us safe and healthy. That's true.
Okay.
We can't live our life of what ifs. If I get the actual virus, well, I need the vaccine because I didn't have to get the chickenpox vaccine because I already had chickenpox. But guess what, though? I had chickenpox too. But they say we can get shingles, though. Ugh.
You wilding out, pal. You
get the shingles, man. It ain't nothing to be playing with. I don't want that.
I don't want it neither. I don't want that neither. But you know what I'm saying? Before they had the vaccine, people were surviving. People was dying. Over 2 million people died just in 2020.
Yes, but you know what, though, Trev?
Talk to me.
The small numbers always get the louder voice, though.
Yeah.
For example, so you got the one person has cerebral palsy or whatever, you know, where your face droop. One person out of thousands that's been trialed and tested.
Yeah.
You know, somebody, the doctor in Florida, I think he passed away. There's no underlying things he had going on. You follow what I'm saying?
Underlining things, yeah.
But it's and like Jim mentioned earlier, it's all about, you know, everybody's bodies react differently to certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. And I want to say something like underlining issues. I know I always go back to the food, and I'm gonna break something down for us as Black individuals that's looking at the podcast right now.
All right.
We and when I talk about food or whatever, we inherited a diet that does not exist in Africa.
Are you from Africa though, Trev? I'm not from Africa though.
I'm not from Africa neither, but our origins are from a part of that country. You know what I'm saying? Our origins, we have majority of that in us though. But our diet is not an American diet or our original people. You know what I mean? They don't got Mackie D's. Well, they probably do now, but they got all this fast food where we could just pull up and eat, and oatmeal cream pies, whole boxes for $1, and you know what I mean, 5-cent Kool-Aid and shit. They over there, they eating off the land.
Yeah.
We inherited what we were given. That's what Jim said. Like, we made lemons to lemonade, pork to chitlins, pork to pork chops, and that shit was killing us, and we was getting diabetes and high blood pressure first. You know what I'm saying? And now they saying we dying in record numbers from the COVID. But that's and the reason America got, I can pull up a video too. The reason America is messed up with 20% of the world.
Yeah,
it's because we got the worst diet in the world.
Yeah,
that's my opinion. Hey, before we get off the COVID, fam, I'm gonna pull up the video, fam.
Pull up the video. I mean, but everybody reacts to certain things differently, which is true. I'm all, you know, and then when Hank Aaron, when you heard about him actually taking it, I mean, having the vaccine for it, I would hope, I mean, that wasn't a part of what played into it. You know, like my mom said, it's true. It was a can't eat the man-made things.
Yeah.
My boy Donald Brown on the mic. He in the building.
Ends.
But I mean, hey, that's what's going on, man. There's a lot going on, a lot of things transpiring and happening. But before Trevor play this video right quick, we're gonna stay on this topic before we go. Go ahead.
Yes, I didn't know that we was even gonna start like this.
Yeah, we didn't. We didn't.
We didn't even know, fam. But that's what it was, and we're gonna break it down the video. Let's do it, fam.
Go ahead.
Like Biden has chosen Pennsylvania Health Secretary.
I played the wrong.
You played the wrong. Oh, hurry up, stop that one, because that's the one we want to save now.
Yeah. We got to say that. I'm tripping. We can't play that one now.
And now the coronavirus, the first case reported in this country was 1 year ago this week. And tonight, the nation now nearing that milestone, 400,000 lives lost. And news on the vaccination effort. Here's ABC's Steve Osunsami now.
This week now marks a whole year since COVID-19 first appeared in this country, when the president was saying the disease would be handled.
We have it totally under control. One person coming in from China, and we have it under control. It's going to be just fine.
But the lips was crazy.
Aren't fine. The number of Americans killed by the coronavirus is now nearly 400,000. And the CDC warns.
They got pictures like prison mug shots, though. That's dirty.
Driver license place.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That another 100,000 could die in the next month. The disease is overwhelming funeral homes tonight in Los Angeles County. The cemeteries can't keep up. Manuel Lopez Marquez died last week, but his family says they might not be able to bury him for another month and a half.
When we called the cemetery, we were 102 on the waiting line, and it took about 6 to 7 hours to get through this the mortuary.
In hard-hit communities like this one in Yuma, Arizona, they're waiting on new supplies of the vaccine because they don't have enough doses for everyone who is eligible to get one.
How hard was it for you to get a vaccine?
Man, that's now I ain't gonna lie. When I heard them talk about they ain't got enough for the second shot.
Talk to
me. That makes you a little upset, disturbed. Like, hey, you're getting it out there, but where's the second one? Make sure you got the second one. Now, where we at? We're in a smaller place where Nashville. So I got you got to have the plug, man. I got the plug. They hit the plug up and boom, it was ready popping.
Oh, so you hit up Jose with the whole.
I ain't gonna put out my source now, but I got the plug though.
Okay.
And I got the right shot too.
Was it a fee?
No, it's free if you got healthcare insurance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's play a little bit more of this. We about to get off of this and get into the meat of the podcast, but let's listen to it.
Yeah. Pat Parker in Texas is one of the many who says she's desperate to get the shot.
I don't want to die of COVID. It's that simple. I don't want to die of COVID.
In California, they're working through a setback. More than 330,000 doses are on hold until health officials can figure out why a small number of people at a single vaccination center suffered possible allergic reactions after getting the shot.
The risk, which is so small of a severe allergic reaction, particularly somebody who's never had a history, really is minute compared to the risk of just having COVID.
Diana Canizo says it could have been something else that caused her reaction.
Play that, because I want to see what they're going to say about this girl.
Talk to me.
And says she doesn't want other Americans to avoid the vaccine.
I do have a lot of friends that have heard my story and still went and got their vaccine, and I think that's amazing.
Health officials.
Okay. I thought they're going to share a story. What happened to her?
I don't know that they just cut her off. She said her piece and they moved forward with it.
It's Trev. It's one of Jim said a very, very important thing.
What'd she say?
Prevention is free. You want to go out here barebacking it? God dang it! You want to go out here barebacking? No protection?
Yeah.
Out here in these streets.
That's what you're doing when you're going out without your mask. You're going raw into the world.
Going raw into it. No, nothing. Just going. You trying to put a Kroger bag on it. You need the real protection.
Yeah.
The people say, "What about a mask?" Now I don't like no mask. Don't put it on then. That's why we're gonna keep doing this goddamn stuff now. You hear me?
That's a fact.
I mean, we going out, but look, you know why the COVID numbers for blacks are big or so large amongst any group is because when you got a small culture, small database of people, we're the minority of the minorities. So when the number of the minorities are getting it and actually dying, that means the per capita of people, it's going to be larger than everybody else according to other groups.
Okay.
You follow what I'm saying? If it's 100 people and 10 of them got it, that's 10%.
Yeah.
And if 10%, then out of 100 people say another 10 get it, that's 20. Then another 10, that's 30% of people out of 100.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah. Let's get on off of that down, fam.
That's all good. But if you prevention is free.
It's free.
Strap it up, meaning put on a goddamn mask.
Yeah.
And quit trying to go out here and be Teflon out here. What you got a mask on for? And get it. Go ahead and get it.
You going to the mall raw.
Going into the mall raw. Go on out there and get it then.
Yeah, two brothers gonna work it out. Good God, two brothers gonna work it out. Not one but two brothers gonna work. Not one but two brothers gonna